All right, welcome to Stuff and Things, where we're going to do our first unboxing here with the Noctilith Crown. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Just picked this up at the local. Looks like a super cool piece of terrain for Chaos. All those new Chaos editions that have come out as of late have looked really cool. So let's just dive in. Got your rules and assembly. Doesn't look to have too many parts, which is good. Remember when I bought my repulsor, that thing had about 1 million parts. Took me forever to put together and was quite disappointing on the table. At any rate, look at this guy. This is a pretty significant piece of plastic. It is very thick, it is very heavy. It's a little bit expensive for what you get, but that's kind of right in line with the GW model. But if you look at that, that goes together about like that. There's a picture on the back of this thing, which looks to be, yeah, about actual size. So if you see that Space Marine down there, I have a Primaris that's in the model painting up. Looks to be, yeah, about life size. So that's pretty significant. Put that down. Oops. So, yeah, you're talking nearly a foot in the air. So that's pretty cool. Rules, let's see. It's got a weapon skill of 4. Lashing warp energies is a 6-inch range, pistol D6. So there will be some threat to it if you want to come up and beat on it. It's toughness 8 and 14 wounds. That's pretty significant. You're not going to accidentally take this thing down. You're going to have to focus fire on it if you want it to go down, to the extent that that is something you would want to dedicate shots to. It's got a 3+ save, but no invulnerable, which is really not much of a save when you're talking about anti-tank weapons, which is all you'd really want to put on this thing, I would think. Abilities. Malevolent Locus. Psychers attempting to manifest powers within 24 inches of this model will suffer pairs of the warp on any double result roll for the psychic test rather than only double 1s or double 6s. Chaos Psychers are not affected by this ability. It's not bad, but not terrible. Loathsome Aura. And this is where we get, this comes off as pretty much a Void Shield generator. You got a 5-up invul save. While your units are wholly within 6 inches, which I'm glad that's in there because the conga line effect that has taken over in 8th has been a little bit annoying of this model. In addition, you can reroll psychic tests for Chaos Psychers while they are within 6 inches of this model. If you team up with some Zeech and put this thing down there, that would be a psychic army of, it'll be very difficult to parallel that kind of power there. At the start of the second and third battle rounds, the range of both these auras is increased by 3 inches. So it'll be 9 inches on the second battle round and 12 inches on the third and subsequent battle round. 12-inch 5-up invul save is pretty good, although you don't get that till turn 3, and my experience is by turn 3 the game is starting to get to where it's decided. Immobile, so, you know, like a drop pod in that regard. And unstable energies, you can blow this thing up on the roll of a 6. D6 inches, and let's see, D6 mortal wounds. So it is pretty significant. So you definitely are taking a risk if you're going to run up there and slam on it with some thunder hammers or something like that. Always interesting to see this stuff in different languages. This is the first time, I believe that's Korean. Only because I eat a lot of Korean food, and that's kind of what those symbols look like. So that's interesting. But overall, I am very impressed with the piece. This mat that we're on right here is one that was donated to our St. Jude's raffle. I am going to be making some terrain to match this mat, and then we'll be doing a raffle that will benefit St. Jude's. As we usually do, and I think I'm probably going to put this piece together and make that part of this terrain because it really just fits. The red that comes out on the Chaos symbol here and the patterns on this thing look really nice. But overall, I have to say that this is, you know, you definitely get a fair piece of terrain with this thing. It's giant, it's thick, you know, if you drop it, it's not likely to break. It's a little bit more than a Bastion, which I'm also planning on building for the giveaway for this mat. Not as much line of sight breaking, but certainly thematic. So I think overall, I am double thumbs on the Noctilith Crown.